Alright,
Come on already.
let's continue with the Witcher. Leather. 17
Witcher,
kilogram.
we're waiting. Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
Don't push me.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being held up.
Can I now meditate?
What about roads through the forest?
No.
Yorveth rules the forest.
Let's take this, take the iron ore. I'm not sure about the oil, to be honest, if I need it or not. Diagram, Witcher silver sword. Ooh. Let's see. Should be under books. No. Crafting. Diagrams here. Action is not allowed on this item. Fine. Then we don't do alchemy.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
I actually tried to increase the difficulty to like the
Smell an elf.
what's it called? Like the one above hard. But that's not possible anymore. We can do hard, yes. So I just stick for or normal, I guess.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting. Laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One dwan less.
Let's see.
We need him alive.
Okay.
No any useful
I didn't even
spells.
choose it.
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What do you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Squaretal again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs? Triss, now!
Aren't you on TwitchCon? What? mean, TwitchCon is like, you know, a huge fucking ass by Twitch.
Triss, are you alright?
Lovely.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming.
I mean, they can't even like do their TwitchCon like last year. Or they did was fucking up. No, they will go international, alright.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour of one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
I'm really sick.
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking.
Are you alright?
Yes. Fine.
Sons of bitches.
I mean,
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
I don't understand why people go to the TwitchCon, to be honest.
I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. The barrier's waning. Triss.
Be quick!
Like you have to be lucky to get in anyways, even if you have like a ticket. Oh, you have a ticket? Okay. You know, but we don't have any place left, or there's no space. Yeah, people will stand outside for hours and hours just to be told, yeah, you can't enter. What's it's more about, you know, like the bigger streamer. Oh great, we can suck each other's ass, and you know,
but he has amnesia.
not my
I
kind of
actually
shit.
took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf.
The Twitch.
I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
What a liar.
And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
I don't even know what the Twitch Bible is. Always get some emails, but yeah, no idea. Oh, we have 3 talents left. Let's go with vitality. But yeah, Twitch is like fucking around with the quality anyways. Like if you have a stream open and you like tapping out like to a different tab, then they will decrease the quality. Even though we set it like to a source or whatever. Guess I will create some of these. Like, it's really annoying.
Did you say that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Jorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
I guess that's why yesterday the camera or whatever the set was blurry.
Guzzling ale and lollygagging, that's all Laredo's good at. Hey, it's a witcher. They always careful with
But yeah, I don't know whether I think that's like a good idea.
Blood flows.
Nobody wants to talk here.
Welcome.
Fine.
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
It is hereby announced that the rich reward has been set for killing the Chiron, the hated river beast. Oh, cute.
At your service.
I'm just stealing his stuff, alright? I'm pretty sure you don't mind. My main browser, Chrome. Google Chrome.
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet woman. Artist at work.
Like there's also trouble with like the telecom,
I don't step.
like internet provider. Like most of the people who is like using telecom can't read the chat because the chat won't load. I mean, yeah.
But I see you at the house. No offense, but you're scaring my
Wasn't he like a merchant?
Oh, horrible time. People! The mutant's pursuing me!
shit himself.
I suppose I have seen my share.
I guess not. Eh? A Firefox user. What? I used to use a Firefox, but then it started to be so slow, and yeah. Then I said fuck it. Now Firefox is just my porn browser. Lock container. It's actually funny that you can like go inside of houses and steal everything. Nobody cares. That's just really stupid. Also, sometimes like websites don't work in Chrome for some reason. Like it doesn't load or anything. They have to use Firefox.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
I don't care about the RAM, to be honest, since I have 16 gigabytes. It's more like the CPU usage and the hard drive usage. It's so high.
Don't catch ya.
Get out of my way, bitch. Come on, move.
Step back, white one.
What's going on here?
Stand aside. I know those two, and I won't let them hang.
Piss on who you know. The law says they're to hang. Carry on and you'll join them.
I don't give a shit. Stop the execution.
Careful, Wanderer. You could lose your tongue for that. I've heard of you and know you can fight, but you'll not take on the whole garrison.
I can try.
Tin Man, that's pure rubbish. You're talking to the famed Geralt of Rivia, you are?
Commandant Laredo rules this town, and it's his orders I follow. Piss off, jesters, before I have you beaten good.
You're a disgrace to your uniform, you shitty little idiot.
What? Hey, boys, lend me a hand here. Got an uppity little one that needs a thrashing.
Take a swing, runt. I dare you.
Can't turn that down. Get him!
Be careful, freak! Assaulted an officer!
And that's why I decided to use a VLC player for Twitch. Even though the delay is quite high.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! You freak! Want to swim with the others?
And of course you don't have a chat or anything, except when you like use the chat from Twitch.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! Slap the mutant! That's it! Look here out! Assaulted an officer! You freak! To square with the
My
others!
god, these guards have no chance at all.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! You freak! Want to square with the others?
Next, please. Oh my god. Wrong buttons. I hate quick time events. Like, I'm way too old for this shit. Like, we couldn't rescue the girl. And so somebody will have fun today. One a night.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
What the arse fuck is going on?
You wish to be as fucked.
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
I thought you would be as fucked.
Are you in command here?
Forgive me, Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting, because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well, blue stripes, the non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
Of course not.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you?
This guy
Listen
is
here.
creepy.
You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Ooh, a drink. A drink sounds nice. I can't even do these guys.
Get lively, boys! But we're not in a hurry! Mouth off like that again, recruit, and by hell, I'll thrash you!
Welcome to my modest shop.
Hello.
What do you deal in? All kinds of incense, mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
And let's see, do you buy weapons? I have some weapons here. I don't really need steel sword. Yeah, buy. Damage reduction on block. Damage reduction on block. Bleeding. This has to go. Range weapon. Let's say the cat potion, since I don't like the black and white stuff. And junk. Yes, junk, we can sell everything. And books. Yep. Okay, let's see. Rights of Be Dead. And contains information about the Summer Shrine, which enhances the Gwen sign. Ooh. How much is it? 1. Okay, I take this. Always nice to trade job contents. 24 hours you might find that some of the items purchased previously are once again in stock. I mean, yeah, you would expect that the merchant, like, you know, is an shit back in the inventory after a certain amount of time.
Everything in order?
Notice board. Might find something interesting here.
Yeah, maybe.
Witcher Geralt?
Yes.
Known also as the White Wolf?
Am I that hard to distinguish from the locals?
Taller warned me you'd be catty.
Taller sent you.
Indeed. I'm on business here, so he insisted I give you a message and a package.
What's the message?
I quote him faithfully. Listen to Roach in every ploughing thing, because though he's a prick, he's also a patriot. Vultures already circle Foltest's corpse, but I'll manage. P.S. You really fucked up at the castle.
Give me the package.
Take it. It's a weight off my mind, I tell you. Ah, I wouldn't make much of an agent. All that secrecy and nerves and cursing, not my style. Good luck to you. I'm off to tend to my matters.
What's the message?
I quote him.
Okay, that's the same.
Godspeed. Give my best to Taller.
Oh, I will.
What's up here? Okay, I can't open this door for some reason.
Watch it.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
Let's trade. You don't have anything, right? You have some armor. +8. 600. Actually, I have to check my armor ratings. Let's see. Let's take 2. Okay, this is not allowed. Okay, let's see. 5 vitality. It's epic. Okay. So if anything else interesting, maybe. It doesn't look like it. 1421. I still need to craft my stupid weapon. Let's see. Let's take alchemy. Not allowed on this item. What? Crafting diagram. Maybe I need a blacksmith. Let's see. Let's open the map. Maybe there's a smith around. Craftsman, yeah.
We're out of map. I'm a witcher! Hi-ya!
Oh my god, kids, please.
My prices stay as they are, and I'll not join your guild. Period. I urge you to reconsider.
I don't give a shit about your guild. I'll not join that racket nor change my prices. My weapons are superior, and that's how I aim to keep it.
Shame. Please think it over. The guild helps and protects, and accidents do. Fires are common enough in smithies, and a broken arm can make it very difficult to forge weapons.
You threatening me, dipshit? Piss off! And don't come back, or I'll thrash you so hard, even your plowing guild won't help you!
Who's this guy? Can I talk with him? Nope. Hey, Dwarf.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Yes.
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop,
But I
just
need
a
my
simple
sword.
forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh?
Crafted item, let's see. But what I'm missing? I miss timber, silver ore. Didn't I pick up silver ore? No wait, there's iron ore. Shit. The timber and silver ore. Maybe it's selling the shit. Let's see. Let's trade. Okay, I need timber. Where do I find timber? Timber is basically all around the city. Like here, for example. Feudal society and its enemies from the Annals of Bahakaman. Okay. Oh my god.
Greetings! What brings you here, White Wolf? Make yourself at home, please.
Do we know each other?
I've heard, or rather read much about you, in the letters of the Rivian diaspora.
Well, nice to meet you.
Einar Gausel, fundamentally a trader in old curios, although I also concern myself with the non-human community.
Let's roll some dice. I want to
Prove
win.
you're good enough, then who knows?
I'll be back.
What?
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time. No hurry.
You say books, right? The Raunas. Harpies. I guess we will buy all of them so we can get more shit out of them. The Ponta Valley. Expensive. Okay. One book is left. Special Forces. Knowledge. Yay. So either you fight against like enemies and you get like the knowledge from fighting, or you just read some books. And if we have like more knowledge, you also gain more like, or a better ability to loot. Okay, I should have read everything. I can say them again.
Mind if I have a look at you?
Take your...
Even though he doesn't give me much. Neckers. That's 145. Still not enough money, really? Why is everything so expensive?
Mind if I have a look at you?
Take your...
Books in Flotsam? I wouldn't have thought it a profitable enterprise.
Hey, many foreigners come through here. Sometimes they buy books, sometimes they have tomes to sell. Yesterday, for example, Lady Sheila de Tanseville purchased items for a sum equal to my yearly dealings.
Did she buy anything interesting?
De Vermis Mysteries, the Exeter Treatise, complete and unabridged, plus a very expensive volume I'd rather not mention. I should add, as generosity must be praised, that she made a donation to the community, specifically to the Fund for Widows and Orphans.
The non-humans in Flotsam are organized?
We aren't, but we aid each other as best we can. I mainly collect taxes and announce the Commandant's dispositions.
That'd make you a prime target for Yorvith.
You're correct on that account. He's warned me many times, and I've explained the need for my function to him just as many. Both in vain. It seems we've agreed to disagree. Well, the sword is his calling, the pen is mine. Hence, no meeting of the minds. It wasn't always this hard. Turned sour when several elven lassies disappeared. We lost our trust in the humans, and the Scoia'tael ceased trusting us.
Did they turn up, the women?
No, I believe Neckers killed them. I remember Morrill of the White Hands. She and her lover made a beautiful pair.
Alright.
Godspeed, Witcher.
I should be able to craft a sword now. Can you get some pants, please? Holy shit, man.
So...
There's something missing? Oh, some gold. Yeah. Let's go.
Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know. Should we just walk up and ask him like that?
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right?
I guess we robbed some people.
I'm a witcher! Ha ya! Mommy!
Stop crying. Interesting picture. Oh, hello. Key required. I guess he has the key. Who are you anyways? Louis Merce.
What do you do?
I'm the Royal Castellan. I look after Flotsam's provisions, fortifications, and so forth.
So if I exterminate a monster, I need to see you about the reward?
Indeed. You could start by filling in Form H12 and taking it to...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah. Well, you'll find the notice board out in front of the inn. And good hunting to you.
So long.
He doesn't have to pay taxes. Man, that would be an easy life.
Gods of mercy.
Is she crying or he?
Oh, my hair's not done.
I guess he needs some fist on his face.
He'll agree. No. So how can...
You know, we should be able to craft this stupid sword. Ta-da. I don't have any trophies yet. Okay, let's see what these guys want. Since they talk about me.
That God. Ha! Greetings.
Ah.
A word, if you will. You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
Can I get the reward in advance? I mean, if I agree, who knows if I like live so long.
Why not?
Splendid!
Splendid.
Excellent. Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
Sure, I will keep a diary. Okay, let's see. What time is it? I have to go or wait until dusk anyway. So.
Well, well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me. It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense. Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
I am delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vizima, and I'd rather not dawdle. I lost a load of time looking for you.
No reason to waste any more talking, then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take you back as a corpse. You choose.
All right. Give it a shot.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
We've got a wanted man! Grab him, boys!
I mean, you can't even walk around the city without dealing with bandits. I mean, why would you live in the city?
Hit the freak!
So like Germany? Yes. You got it.
I've got a turtle gun!
And they take their 0 damage.
We've got a wanted man here. Grab him, boys.
Crime problem? I mean, all Germany has a crime problem.
No need to fear those witches' tricks.
Even though, you know, politicians and police is like trying, you know, to keep it under the blanket.
He's worth a bundle. Don't fuck this up.
And people who say like what's going on, you know, they just get, you know, they have to leave their position. So either you shut up and, you know, or you have to go.
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time. No hurry.
Take your time. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. Let's see. Arrest warrant. Let's see. Is hereby made known to all that the witcher named Geralt, a native of Rivia, has committed the high crime of regicide. What? Slaying Foltest. Okay. I mean, we know that's not true, so the warrant is useless.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said, there's a third option.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Too bad.
Okay, let's wait a bit more. Don't you have to go to bed, kids?
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they mean midnight, I don't know. Like the time they say, it's always a bit weird. Like they say in the evening and then it's like, you know, during the fucking night.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
Oh, I have a higher position than you. You do as I say.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from
What's
a
going on
drunk
with him?
lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
The port is rotting away. A ballista! The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Don't you traipse around here.
Know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough all. Along came the dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough all. Oh, you arse-fuck, dirty rotten
Sniffing
scum.
around.
Plough all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I mean, you are also not that pretty.
I wanted to surprise my friend.
I'm just
a
saying.
sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
How much is it? I know, let's try 30.
I'll not show you so much as a tit for that.
Rejected. What about 45?
I'll not show you so much as a tit for
You
that.
greedy little bitch. Come on. 50.
All right. I'm
Okay.
off to give the boys some diversion.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
That one struck.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on.
Don't you traipse around here.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh,
Add flour into the mix and it
Your
doesn't get any
comrades
better.
are well at it, having their fun. Why should
it
you
all.
be any worse?
True.
You're right.
Come here, lass.
Let's go.
Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Okay. Enjoy, man. It's on me.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast.
Don't you traipse around here.
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
He's also a quick one.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can
Ballista's
afford to tell
decommissioned.
it.
Perfect.
I'll not lend an
Let's go
ear
see
for
Laredo.
less than 10
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard. Yes?
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Okay. Let's
An
hear
offer.
it.
Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
I mean,
Do you
Flotsam
know
is a
about the
shithole.
monster in the
I'm
river?
just saying.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, he's taking a piss. Ooh. Imagine being like knocked out while you're taking a piss. Wow, disgusting. Disgusting, lying in your own piss. I mean, so I guess I have to get to the window up there. This was really close. Holy shit. Okay, let's get up the ladder. Ladder.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
Alrighty. Try and jump down. Ah, that's so annoying. Like, okay, let's get the trap thingy. Should be here in the chest, I guess. Iron frame, which has a robust silver sword. Like this. Let's see if I can go down here into the sewers. It's locked. Maybe it's better this way. Right, no. This way. Then we pretend as nothing ever happened.
Sniffing around like dogs
Yes,
in a rubbish dump.
I did.
Didn't like him from the start. Laredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Yorvith to attack. I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
Good day.
They
Good
say
day.
witches have no
Let's see if he
need
wants to
to
talk.
plough.
right now.
Did you know that? Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, I mean you, sir, cannot enter.
You,
We've
sir.
been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch.
Chill
Fine.
down, Roach. Holy
Wants
shit,
to play
man.
hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Laredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
Plowing squirrels.
He wants some private minutes with me.
Talk,
I mean,
prove it. I doubt anyone would stop you. We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers bored. The garrison's thinning.
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Now you're talking. You don't need to...
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
That's no concern of yours.
Listen, Witcher, here in Flotsam, everything's my ploughing concern. Let me help
You
you,
wish.
Geralt.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him too. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races, the elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's
you're
you
not
who
going to
doesn't
start
understand,
a
Laredo.
genocide.
To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What? Humans? What? Elves? These are elves, no, not humans.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and
All
hunters?
about the race, man.
They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
They should have Flotsam. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say what they would do, you know, the non-humans in Flotsam.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You're just a racist? Ooh, harsh words.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laurito's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'm a Witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell. Any news for me, Witcher?
You've got a heap of soldiers for such a small trading post.
Bandits swarm to trading routes like flies to shit. Only troops can guarantee some order here. We're the last Temerian outpost in this area, and we'll not give in to a bunch of elves.
I guess you're finding it hard to get rid of Yorveth.
He's stubborn, it's true, but he's met his match. And I'm not about to leave Flotsam to the same fate as the other towns and villages the Scoia'tael have burnt to the ground. The citizens of Flotsam owe the elves nothing. They built their homes and workshops with their own hands in the wilderness, not on the ruins of an elven town. If need be, we'll remind the Long-Ears where they belong.
Guess he's really racist. And even he doesn't care if I take his shit. I mean, that's good for me. Okay, let's see.
Plowing squirrels. I'd put him in their place. You're all talk. Prove it.
I doubt anyone would stop you.
Where's Roach?
Too soft, and that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison is thinning.
Don't forget your blade.
Longsword, Witcher sword. Let's see. These are still locked. Why? Vigor regeneration during combat +10. Ask about the river monster at the inn.
Tell him I'm taking your pouch.
Yeah, let's see what's going on in the inn. We can also take some side quest. Just take everything.
going on here?
A competition, brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our asses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Oh, yeah.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
Let's go with all in.
Ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Don't look at me.
I mean, the fight should be quite easy.
For the left hook.
He doesn't stand a chance. Maybe he should eat a bit more, so he has like more power in the punch.
Up for another, brother.
Who's up next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flip Arse.
Show us your orans. So what'll it be?
You hate the graphics, yeah.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin. Punches lights out!
I mean, there are some like textures mod. Nothing, you know.
Left hook. Watch out for the left hook. Kick the plowing bastard.
Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
Who's up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
I mean, isn't like the Zelda game like more voxel graphics?
In the kidneys.
But I would agree that like in Witcher 2 the textures are quite sharp. Like they really jump into your eyes. I mean, of course you could most likely turn down the texture quality to
That was
fight
fucking
against it.
poetry. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
I believe you can do it in game. No. Sadly, you can do it. I owe you a Far Cry 5 stream. I do.
We have sinned, forgive us. I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me understanding of it. Perhaps Providence grants you luck, and then I shall give you this prize. Perhaps you will make better use of it.
Really?
You are lucky, traveler, but not enough.
It's skill,
It
not
does
luck.
not look as though the gods decree that you should bear up my burden. Only the gods may ordain that the prize will fall to you.
Wanna dance, white Ted?
Service.
It doesn't offer anything. Jesus. Okay, let's but if I play Far Cry 5, I would play New Dawn right afterwards. So I would have to get both games.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Strigged style?
Care for a little fornication?
Okay, how much? I'm actually laughing. My penis is too small.
Lovely. Remind me, which one was this photo?
And even whores do make jokes about my size. Really?
Want some?
Ever heard of doing
Praise
it
the
Witcher and
goddess.
Strigged style?
I'll need you to pay up front.
Let's try 50 again.
What do I pay taxes for?
No, tell me. Down the flat, tries to get it on, falls back to sleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the
They're
morning.
actually quite expensive. Other I try just to rip people off. Hey Margot.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
What do you think of the Commandant?
Mr. Laredo is a great man. A great man.
Yeah.
He looks after
Sure,
us,
sure.
helping, like. Taxes are just as they should be. We're all pleased. He governs the trading post and we're all perfectly happy here.
Excellent. You're a model citizen. I'll be sure to inform the Commandant.
Bah! Do I need publicity? I'm a humble woman. I know what's good for me. Laredo's our leader here and everything's all right.
Can I have sex in the stupid brothel?
Remind me, which one was it?
Need a
Okay, let's go with 80. Okay, fuck these guys.
Punches lights out!
I know people who would pay the Witcher to have sex with him.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
You can choke on my dick.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Ooh, some action. Some action going on. So that must be the river monster. Why does I walk around in underwear?
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
You can try.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
Ah, as ever. It's the common folk that get ploughed. Come on, lads.
unfriendly.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of
You're really
all
mad.
matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanserville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kairan was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kairan emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright. Well, let's go to the merchant, I guess. Let's see if the Ziggy is still in front of the inn. I don't see him.
Lads, I was thinking. About what, new boy? Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time. New boy, my friend.
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and
What are these
tolls that arise.
glasses?
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
It's not enough.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orens now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few hours of ploughing.
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
Cedric.
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
Why is everyone so unfriendly when you just want to help them?
Glad we made the deal.
True enough.
Everyone is so pissy and... I
Come on, nearly got him. Go on, a wee bit more. Change your grip. Humans know as much about arm wrestling as I know about screwing trolls.
okay. Oh wait, I thought she wasn't here. Didn't see her in the bed.
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
Always.
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
Did you find out where the Karen came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed. If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is that so? Very well. Ask what you will.
What kind of picture is this behind you?
Are you and Triss friends?
Friends? Colleagues, I'd say. Acquaintances, perhaps. I know all the sorceresses in the north. We aren't that many in number, which is why we support one another.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
I never expected to see you at Laredo's.
Whereas I was sure you would show up there. The Commandant is terribly jealous about his small trading post. Anyone of import is summoned to hear him out sooner rather than later.
What did he want from you?
That is my concern, certainly none of yours. We're not a tandem, Geralt. We'll kill the Kayran together, but that is all.
I'll be ready soon.
I certainly hope so.
Guess we make our way to Cedric.
Watch it, Witcher.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
The twist doesn't like the Sheila girly sorceress. Maybe she's jealous. I could imagine it. Like, Twist doesn't seem so powerful.
In Belk, it'll be nearly a year now. Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try, I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I aim to kill the Kayran. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
Come on. Witcher's work.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a Witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a Witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say? Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying.
And monsters who was moral.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than neckers.
The old man? Meaning the
Old man.
Kayran? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times, I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Man, let's see what he can craft for us. Traps. I mean, even the robust sword doesn't have much damage advantage. Not really useful. But I will buy those bombs. Margot's notes. Okay, let's read them afterwards. Anything else to say? Nope.
Good luck.
I don't like that sorceress at all. All female mages put on airs and smell of bitchiness. That's true. I mean, even if you are not a mage, but this one is. And why would the sorceress care about this stupid whore? Okay, Triss, I guess we see you around. Find a sample in Kyron's mockers. First of all, we see what's around here.
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3, but what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square near the inn.
I already
There are
took them.
notices on the board there. Just leave the trawl be, please, no matter what the townsfolk say.
Any other jobs? Well-paid jobs?
Go seek the old man. Laredo splurged on a sorceress, so he's clearly got means in the budget.
What sorceress? You mean Triss Marigold?
Lady Sheila de Tanseville, a significant person, but poor as a temple mouse, just like ye. Seems spellcraft and wealth don't go hand in hand. They say she's agreed to kill the old man, so hurry if you want to jump in before her.
Still not sure about the old man, to be honest.
Greetings!
Greetings.
I've been cranky since morning.
Leave it.
Okay, I won't disturb you anymore. Sandler.
Excellent work.
In it? The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
I'd like to play dice.
I don't just play anyone. Tell you what, if I find out you're any good, I'll give you a chance.
Nobody wants to play dice with me. I find this really disrespectful. Let's see, what can you craft? Choo. Okay, behind this house there's like a different house. It looks like a merchant. What's going on here? Guards at the Scoia'tael. Not sure if we should intervene.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Goose. Why is a crow inside? Forgotten God. Anetska.
My medallion vibrates
the
when you're
Russian.
nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use.
At least she wants to play. So let's beat this girl. Okay, or not. You lost. Of course I lose when I fuck up. Let's try again. Hopefully this without smashing the dice all over the place. Yeah. 4, 4, 5. It's good. I wouldn't be surprised if she's like using some, some magic bullshit. Doesn't look so good. I mean, I could go for 3 maybe. A draw. Really, draw? As she won already. Yeah. Okay.
Take care.
If I lose more money, I will just leave it. Come back later. Let's get all the herbs. I would say let's go towards the forest. A penny to first, it's really dangerous. A bit leggy though. What the fuck? A warrior.
Damn, you're ugly.
What the hell just happened? Leckers.
Thank you, Master. Drives me mad.
It's Master
This cursed
Geralt,
world is full of
please.
scum, and that horseman has lost his mind.
Who might that be?
The troll! For years he's been collecting tolls at the bridge, for which he's to keep the bridge tidy and drive away the scum.
What's the problem then?
Merchants from the port sent me to find out the what and why, seeing as this is the only path out to the port inland. But I found the bridge in ruins, and that cheeky cocksucker asked for liquor to let me pass. Across that pile of rubble, I says, and he smacks me so hard I see stars.
Laredo's put a price on his head.
If Laredo had his way, he'd cut us off from the world, that son of a bitch. We need a bridge, but a working one. And we need a troll, but a sober one. If you're looking to make some coin, hold off on killing the troll and see the village chief instead. He'll tell you all you need to know.
Why do they need the troll for the bridge? I mean, I can say like build their own bridge. I mean the waters are very deep anyways. It's not like you need like a big bridge for that matter.
No.
No what?
No passage. Give vodka, you passage.
Why should I pay you?
My bridge?
This is a pile of rubble, not a bridge. You're getting nothing from me.
Ah, from me? You get in mug.
Damn it.
And you can try it with that troll. Ooh. Let's go with Quen again. guess he's mad. But he's not a really good fighter.
Enough! Don't hit! I'd be good.
You're drunk.
Vodka good. Head hurt.
Vodka good.
But no pain in brain.
Brain pain always comes with a reason.
They killed my woman. She good. She cooked meat.
Who
It
killed
sucked good.
Don't know. Me sit on bridge. Go home. No meat smell. Woman dead. Had no head. Guts to drink.
So she doesn't get fat anymore.
In can't go people that kill. But guts to drink.
If I find your woman's murderers, will you put aside the booze?
You no find none.
We'll see. I've got friends here. I'll talk to them.
Alrighty. The drunken troll. Interesting. And new. There's still something red on the radar. A mini-map. Which weapon is it? Which? Okay, the lower one is the silver sword. Bandit. So it didn't even talk to me. It didn't try to intimidate me to get like some money. No, they're just here for killing. I mean, if you kill everyone, in the end you don't have anyone to kill anymore. So just take the money and, you know, let them have the lives.
Death to all shit-eaters! Death to all shit-eaters!
Can you get rid of your stupid shield, please?
Death to all shit-eaters!
Like your shield. It's really annoying.
Death to all shit-eaters!
Okay, stop burning, please. Thank you. Oh, there's tourists again. Seems like she's awaiting us after she vanished at the Cedric's place, a watchtower.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
Can I talk with you?
I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're here. Let's see, where does the path lead us? Triss, come on, lady. Move here, little ass. Why get the roach and he can carry you again?
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. Medallion's telling me something.
Ooh, the runners. My god. Don't forget to switch your signs. Come on, Triss.
Nice to run into some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Karen and get out of here.
But first of all, I want the shit of the drowners. The brain, water, the cloth. Okay. I mean, they didn't wear anything.
I'm glad you're here.
I mean, it's quite creepy, like, how she's saying it. I'm glad you're here. No, there's a dead body.
A ram stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Karen, though.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions.
Wait, this is supposed to be slime or something?
This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does
Disgusting.
it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What else?
The Karen's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Karen. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
Bye bye, Triss. Oh, can I use the teleport? Of course, I have to walk all the way back, and she can just teleport. It wouldn't hurt, you know, to let me pass through it as well. Let's see, Ostmark. Don't see it in. Okay, fine. Let's walk back. I mean, I wonder how Twist is like when she teleports. Like, how does she know where she's going? I doubt she has like everywhere like a central teleport place. Or maybe the city has one? Or maybe Sheila? No idea. So let's see. Find Ostmark yourself or talk to Cedric. I think I will explore the woods a bit, the forest. It's still red. Ah, traps. Okay, there's a trap, I see it. Oh shit.
Take that.
Can I disarm the trap? You have basically walked in, like inside of the trap. Okay, mongoose. I have no idea what this is. What the hell? Okay. Okay, there's blood. Let's see, Neckars. What? They are absolutely disgusting. Like the sounds they make. Ah. Okay. So Neckars live like underground. They just I don't understand how they just, you know, come out of the ground, like even with water. Hey, there's something behind the waterfall. It seems like we found a cave.
Damn monsters.
A cave with a lot of neckers. Holy shit. So many. That's really not cool, man. The good thing is that on normal they aren't so hard. Like on hard I believe they can more or less one-shot you. Well balanced dagger. Let's see. Not sure where the cave is leading us. If at all. Maybe just, you know, a dead end. Male enhancement.
Take that.
You're ugly as fuck, man. Holy shit. Or smoke. Okay, I take it. I found it myself. Fine. I don't need Cedric. Wait. Oh my god. They could circle in here, right? It is. See if I can prepare the potion myself. Like I should be able to. If I'm allowed to meditate here. Let's see, alchemy. Mongoose. Increased bleeding. I mean, doesn't it do as well like this trunk? The Firecaster blood? Like it also increased the damage. But this one increased bleeding 30. Oh. But I guess I just created this one. I drink the potion just before I fight the Iron. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm lost now. Shit. No idea where I am anymore. Somewhere in the swamps, yeah. Maybe at least I can farm some experience.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
I wonder myself, there must be a nest somewhere. Can I do the bodies? Some gold. I mean, it looked like the merchant, maybe? But then why are there guards, you know? Except when the guards protected the merchant. I believe you can open these. Can you open these? I'm pretty sure you could open these and then there's like a, I don't know, a queen coming. Maybe it's related to some other quest. Yeah, I guess we can go back to Sheila. And then we should be able to fight this beast. Come on, let me in. No manners anymore, these guys.
I guess the crisis ate away those 8,000 orange from the king.
Where do you get that head?
I bought it. Cost me a fortune, but it was worth it. No one else in Lobinden's got a troll's head.
Who'd you buy it from?
Dimitri. Who else would dare trap a troll in its very own den?
Where can I find this Dimitri?
That I don't know, but you'll find his mates carousing at the inn in the evening.
I'd like to buy that head from you.
No way. The head's mine, you smelly swine.
I'll give you a good price, unless you'd prefer to trade.
We could roll some dice for it, provided you make it worth my while.
Thanks, That was helpful. I'd like to play dice.
I don't just play anyone. Tell you what, if I find out you're any good, I'll give you a chance.
So first you want to roll some dice, and then you are like, no, I'm scared. I'm a pussy. Fine.
Hey?
How much gold do we have anyways? Nearly 150.
Something's troubling me. Let's hear it. Mushrooms?
Guess we are ready to fight this beast.
Any progress?
Yes.
Triss claims the Karen was born of magic.
She's right. Something that large couldn't possibly evolve in the waters of the Pontar. It looks like the result of some botched experiment. It's growing rapidly and will probably age just as quickly.
I've got everything I need. Let's go.
Excellent. Ready?
Excellent.
Are you wearing makeup?
We all have our rituals.
From what I know, Karens are colorblind.
Enough, Geralt.
You want to
Time
impress
draw
the
beast
Chiron.
out of the water.
Got an ace up your sleeve?
I always do. Don't get eaten, and we'll soon both be heroes.
I hope you're right.
You descend into the lair. I'll stay on the bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
I know. Dangerous. I mean, Witcher's job is to hunt fucking monsters. It's always dangerous. I mean, I could also put some makeup on. Should I drink the potion or not? Oh wait, wrong button. Certainly we drink some swallow potion. Let's try with the audit. Like if the Witcher's immune against some like venom anyways, why should I waste the potion? The Valley of Death. What the hell is she doing? Okay, that wasn't the plan. Use the Iran. I just did it, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up. mean, I would be angry as well if somebody chops off my legs. I wonder what this bitch is doing. Like, so far, she's not really helping me. I'm gonna get up.
It's angry! Watch out!
Right, it really did hit me. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I stood on the wrong side of the leg. Okay, let's try again. Again, the set's a load. Okay, don't minimize, please.
Damn it.
It's angry! Watch out!
And how can you be so ugly? Like, seriously. Guess that's the advantage when you live underwater. There are no mirrors.
It's angry! Watch out!
Okay, bitch, I'm here. How about you? Smash it!
Quickly! It's about to break free!
Yeah, one more. I didn't ask for a right, man. Stop it. Covered in blood, venom, and probably other shit. But I still no idea what she did during the fight. Except
You
the
did it.
screaming.
Not a bad fight, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I've used up much of my energy, so if you needed help...
I've learned to help myself. A sorceress worried about me. Should I be scared?
Playing it tough, like every Witcher.
New bruises and scars come with every fight. Toughness comes from experience.
You talk like an old man. Yes, your hair is grey, but I believe the blood courses quickly through your veins.
Have you made plans that include me?
For now, my plans only involve the Kayran.
Farewell then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
It's always
Oh,
seeking
I
for
won't.
this, special interaction.
We'd best get to work.
Yeah, we beat the Chiron. Collect the reward for slaying the Chiron. Alright. It's better some money. And we have a level up. Another open magic, thought, and alchemy. Get no longer takes 200% damage when stabbed in the back. Unlocks the ability to counter an opponent's blow. Distance covered. Art sign level 2. Sign damage plus 5. Vitality. Wasn't there like a talent for vigor? Let's stick with vitality. Actually, let's see. Trying to think what's next on the agenda. We still have some missions from the blackboard. Which we can do since it's only a side quest. Where's this going? Let's find out. Looks like a cemetery. More or less. I mean, pretty destroyed. Maybe I will shop in again. Since I have to play dice and we have to find information about Dimitri. Okay, this guy was, I believe, in this house, right, with the reward. Yep, upstairs.
Any idea why Laredo put a price on the troll's head?
Commandant Laredo has Flotsam's welfare
This is
in
the wrong
mind.
guy. I have to go to the merchant.
But the troll tends to the bridge, keeps it in repair.
Not likely. To start with, that's a dangerous beast. In addition, he pays no taxes on the tolls he collects.
So long.
Should have to go to the port and to the merchant to get the money.
How's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from...
Watch it, Witcher.
Job done. The Kayran's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorveth's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
I don't step.
Wait, she's crossing my plans, man.
Boss, so what about that bonus?
Is the work complete?
Yeah, let's follow Triss. And talk to the prisoner on this barge. Can you open, please? Triss, your job. Okay.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but...
So get out of my way.
He won't tell you much. He's dying.
He's dying, he says. Well,
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
They beat him bad.
Sugar.
He's got at least a dozen fractures.
see you later.
I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axii sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day
Let's
now.
hit the Axii. Here we go.
Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be there to see you right after our wash.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vadgun? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We need your help. We need to speak with Yorveth.
Like hell, Dwan. I'll tell you nothing.
There's a Witcher in Yorveth's unit.
Like every Dwan. He turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorveth, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Why does the Dwan want Yorveth dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorveth. Sees him as a thorn in his side. Though I don't know what Letho wants.
What does Yorveth want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Only I can warn Yorveth. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorveth will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynplaine. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before, there is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avalok, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avalok, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one
Triss
from
looks
a rose
like
of remembrance.
so...
Those flowers are truly powerful.
He's
in that case,
destroying your soul when she looks at you.
Want me to go with you?
I'll take care of this on my own. Wait for me in town.
I want to help.
I'll manage.
Uh-huh.
This won't take long. I'll ask some locals about the Elven ruins, find the rose, and I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Shut your traps! Stop bloody mo...
I changed my mind. Come with me to get the rose. I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall.
But yeah, I guess I'm done for now. And yeah. See ya next time.